and welcome back to Budget Beauty. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. And this is a buying and trying episode to go in conjunction with our recent beauty haul. And I'm trying some new products that I just got in an Amazon haul. And so I was like, okay, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and do a buying and trying. So, because we got pretty much everything. And all of the stuff that I was planning to buy from Ulta coming up is going to be stuff I already have. It ain't nothing new. So I was like, I'll go ahead and do the new stuff here that I got in this Amazon haul. So here we are. Having a few little technical difficulties today. So I'm having to charge my phone. And my phone is my camera, at least for right now. So your girl had to think of an alternative of what am I going to use to record this, and also have my microphone, my little lightning pin microphone. And I was like, welp, looks like we're gonna have to pull the old phone out. I'm so glad I kept it. So that is why the video quality is noticeably going to be a little bit lower than usual. And it's not like I have great video quality to start with, but it's going to be a little bit lower than usual. So let's get started. I got new eyeshadow, I got new blush, and I got new foundation. So those are the areas we're going to be focusing on in this go around today. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and use, this is, and I know that's really, really white and you can barely see this. This is why I don't like using this camera. This is the Sephora Smooth and Blur Primer, face primer. This is skin primer for face makeup. It's I really actually like this, and it's really good. It's really good. So I already took my rings off. Y'all can see it's on my hands. My ring light is really, 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 really not great with this camera. And I might adjust this camera, so give me a second when I do my face here. I really wish also the person who is revving their engine outside would knock it off. I'm kind of trying to record. Like, please get from in front of my house with all that. Well, I'm just like, please get from in front of my house. We have a car dealership down the street from our house. And it's just like, really? Why are you in a residential? Why are you at the end of the street that's a residential street? Like, what are you doing? Why are you here? Because y'all don't do nothing but be in the way. It's just they in the way. A lot of the time, the first thing that comes out my mouth is they in the way as usual. They just stay in the way. They stay being in the way. And they aggravate me. All right, so let me see if I can adjust my camera here. So bear with me. Maybe I can turn down the lighting on my ring light. Ooh, that helped a little. All right. I turned down the lighting on my ring light, and that did help. It was kind of high because I'm used to doing it high on the on my newer phone. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and so my old phone is an iPhone 7 Plus, and I kept my iPhone 7 Plus as a music player because I don't like having my music. I have too much music for it all to be on my phone. Like it's too much. It would take up so much space. So I don't and I don't want to upload it anywhere because again, I have too much music for that. I have like 50 gigs worth of music, and that's just what's ripped. We ain't even talked about what's on CDs that I haven't bothered to rip, okay? And vinyl. So I'm like, yeah, that's a lot. So I don't have enough space for all of that. I have a drive where I keep all my music, but that's just It's just easier if I keep those things separate and I have a separate device for my music. And so, I know people are like, well, you know, your phone is big enough now. Yeah, it is, but I don't want all that on my phone. I want my phone to be able to run my apps in peace and not be struggling to run apps that, you know, I actually use on my phone. So, yes, I realize I have a very modern phone, and yes, I know they're up to iPhone 17 at this point. I do not need an iPhone 17. I really needed to upgrade when I upgraded. And so that's why I'm on 14. Because by the time they upgraded, they were up to 14. So yeah, I kept my iPhone. I kept my 7 Plus for 7 years. So yeah, I didn't upgrade that phone until 23. I think I got that in 23, maybe 20, maybe 24. I don't know. I don't remember when I got my phone. I know I don't have that many payments left on it. And it'd be pretty soon. It'd be time to upgrade again. But I like my little phone, so I do. I like my iPhone. But I did keep my iPhone 7 Plus, and I really use it as an iPod, like a big old iPod, because that's all an iPhone is an iPod with calling features. And since I've decommissioned the phone part of things, it's just a big old iPod now. And it works fine. Like now, my battery drains on this really fast, so we're gonna have to hurry this up. I was really trying to get that on my skin. I didn't feel like I put enough on. So, yeah, we're gonna try to hurry this up a little bit. So, all right. This is the Tier. This is the Tier red. It's red, obviously. Mask Fit Red Foundation. This is in the shade 43N Deep Cocoa. I gotta shake it. They did say shake it. So, all right. I'm putting it in a tin, and then I'm going to apply. Let's see how this works. If it'll come out of the bottle. Do I need to turn it? Do I need to do anything special? I don't know. Oh, there you go. All right. My concern is that this is going to be too dark. But we will see. We will see. So I have put it in a tin, and actually I'm looking at it. Maybe it's not too dark. Let's see. I'm gonna put the stripes on my face. Oh no, this ain't gonna be too dark. This is probably perfect. And it was recommended as one of the shades, so there is that. I'm not gonna use any of the Danessa Myricks water powder serum because I'm not going anywhere after I take this off. I mean, once I put this on, I'm not going anywhere. I've already been out the house for the day. I went to work today, and I went to a conference, which is why I'm not wearing makeup, because I wore a mask all day. And so, because post-COVID, your girl does not sit up in a conference without a mask on. And I go ahead and tell you now, I don't care how people feel about masks, because masks saved my life, and masks kept me from getting COVID for about 2.5 years. And by that point, vaccines were available and were a lifesaver that kept me out the hospital. So, because I'm not immunocompromised, but I'm high risk. I am at high risk for severe COVID. So, when I did get COVID, it was not as bad as it could be. I mean, it was terrible. I ain't gonna lie, it was terrible. It wasn't great. It was. I really can't exaggerate how terrible I felt in the beginning. But my doctor ran and threw me on Paxlovid the day I called her. As I was on the phone with her, she was like, because I did a telehealth appointment to tell her, hey, pretty sure I got the Rona because I took a test at the house and it popped positive real fast. And so as I was talking to her and telling her this, she said, oh, I can hear it in you. Let me go ahead and get that. As I was talking to her, before I finished that phone call with her, that telehealth appointment, my stuff was ready to go. Yeah. Yeah. So she knew and I knew. I have diabetes. That is the main issue for me is the diabetes. And then I am also overweight. I also have high blood pressure. Like, I'm at risk for severe COVID. I'm at risk for colds and flu to be awful, because they are now. So yeah, no, masks are great. So that is why I wore a mask. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have painted my face. This color looks like it's going to be a perfect match. I am very excited, so let's blend her out. Y'all, this is going to be wonderful. Ooh, and it blends so well. This is the Tear. Y'all, I done heard so much good things about Tear. From the folks that I follow. Look at that. I mean, seamless blending. Look at that. Look at that. That's just a few little swipes. I mean, I didn't put a ton on anyway, but full coverage. Seamless blend. Y'all. Y'all, Tear done showed out with this foundation. Tear, just take all my money at this point. I mean, a perfect match. The blending is wonderful. It blends easily. And I'm also using my Morph brush to do blending. I didn't want to blend with a sponge. But, y'all, this Tear though, I cannot stress enough. This Tear is beautiful. It blends so well. And it's full coverage just from that little bit that I put on. Full coverage. Okay, let me see. I feel like I have a hair in my... I do. Because my dumb hair is in the way. Alright. Because I had to look down in my mirror to be like, what is on my face? I keep feeling this as I'm trying to do this. What is on my face? It's driving me crazy. Because it's making my face itch as I'm trying to blend foundation in and not touch my face with my fingers. Okay. Look at that, y'all. Ooh. And I mean, that shade match is perfect. That's a perfect match. It is not, in fact, too light and not, in fact, too dark. I mean, that's a perfect match. See if I can see in the mirror to make sure I got every... I am guilty of not blending this in well, so I have to be very careful and make sure I blend everywhere, because otherwise I will miss a spot and it will be obvious later. Okay. Perfect. That is a perfect match, y'all. Look at that. Perfect. That is beautiful. Hot damn. Okay. Okay, well, Tear got a brand new customer, and it's going to be a repeat customer, because this is fantastic. I mean, a seamless blend, real quick. It was easy to blend. It melted like butter as I was doing it. Now, also, I used good primer, but still, Tear, you come to the front too. Come on up here with Juvia's Place and Danessa Myers. You come to the front. This is fantastic. I can't rave enough about this. Oh, I'm so excited. It is $21.60 though. So keep that in mind when you are going to go buy that. That's a splurge, okay? Because yes, you can get just as good Maybelline or L'Oreal, both of which I have in here. You can get ColourPop, not as expensive. Juvia's Place some of Juvia's Places is as expensive. So yes, keep that in mind. But you can get this is good. For that kind of price, I'll pay that price for a good foundation that I ain't got to worry about whether or not it's gonna work, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be full coverage and like really good. I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased. Okay. So now I'm going to let me put on an under eye. Bear with me because I gotta grab my black. Actually, I'm not even gonna use that. I'm gonna use another pencil to do it. I'm gonna reach over here in the kit to get it. All right, so I'm gonna use the Ruby Kisses to do this. I'm gonna use this Ruby Kisses to do my under eye because I don't need a thin line. I was gonna use a liquid liner to do it, and I don't really need a liquid liner to do this part. So, hold on. I gotta throw it in the trash. All right, so this is the Ruby Kisses Ultra Easy Eyeliner. So bear with me. Okay, so that's one eye. This is the second eye. Y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see me putting this on, and I assume you can. I don't know if I'm out of frame or not, but I have to look in my Barbie mirror here to look down in my Barbie mirror to put that on. Okay, so yes. I have my under eye on. All right, so that's done. Now let's get us some primer on this eye so I can get started on the eye part here. I mean, y'all, I'm stuck on how well. I'm stuck on how well this turned out with this tear. I was so scared that was not going to match. Like it was gonna be too dark for me. It's not too dark. It's the perfect shade match for me. All right, this is the NYX that I'm putting on. This is the NYX Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer. This is highly recommended. Trying not to get it in my eyelashes because I am going to put primer on there too, but try not to get it in my eyelashes because I really don't want that to do that. Because now we're going to really focus on these eyes with this eyeshadow. That's the testing point here for this section is the eyeshadow. Because we got some new eyeshadow in. In the beauty haul, we got some She Glam eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow, and I'm curious to see what this is gonna do. And like I said, I think I'm gonna test out the silver tonight. And I'm gonna use the pink this weekend when we go out, because we're gonna go out to dinner sometime this weekend, and I'm gonna wear pink then. All right, so as y'all can see, eyeshadow primer is applied. That's done. All right, so while we are doing that, I'm trying to think, is there anything I want to do? Yes. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to dry, let's go ahead and we're going to do our liquid blush. This, I know you cannot see that, but this is the, trying to turn it so you can kind of sort of read it. She Glam. This is the She Glam liquid blush in the shade Petal Talk. So this is the Color Bloom liquid blush in the shade Petal Talk. I'm curious to see how this is going to work. So, and how pigmented it is. Are we talking Juvia's Place pigmented? Or are we talking, like, Essence pigmented? Which is to say, not a whole lot of pigment. You got to build that up. Juvia's Place, as y'all heard me say, 1 dot. And it is a lot. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shake it up a little bit. And then it comes with a little doe foot applicator. I know that's hard to see with that color, but this is a little doe foot applicator, and it has a fair amount of pigment on the back, on this tip, on this sponge applicator tip here. So I'm putting it on the back of my hand, giving myself a generous amount, and then we're going to diffuse and put on my face. So this is my Morphe 204 cream blush brush. Let's take that and diffuse. See, I don't even see nothing. I don't even see nothing. I do not. It's like I didn't put any on there. All right. So instead of trying to do it on the back of my hand, let's just apply directly to the face. See how that works. All right. Okay, that's a little bit better. It seems that diffusing it on the back of my hand was wearing it out before it even got there. So y'all can see that. I know y'all can see that because I can see it. All right, so let's do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3. So we ain't talking Juvia's Place pigmented. We talking Essence pigmented, basically. And that's fine. Not everybody gonna be Juvia's Place. So this is a nice, cute, subtle pink blush. Now I can tell y'all what's going to happen is when I go to put tamp this down with setting powder, it's going to disappear. It's going to be as if I never put any on. So what we're going to do is I also got in, because I want to test this also, I also got in a Juvia's Place liquid blush color. This is the shade BarbieRose. We're going to try this. And I know I need to put this on the back of my hand and do a very small dot. We do not need to do it on our face. I know how this works now. And that small dot need to be real small, and it is. I learned very quickly. All right. I'm diffusing it on the back of my hand. And now we're going to do on the face. See? Immediately, you see this. This is toned down. Okay? This is very toned down. Very subtle, very nice. I like that. Now we'll probably put some blush on, some powder blush on once I set this. But y'all see that? That is the Juvia's Place at work. I took a very, very small dot, diffused it on the back of my hand. This is the Juvia's Place here. This is the She Glam here. And swish it around and y'all see. And this is what it looks like when it's applied to my face. That is Juvia's Place for y'all. I just want y'all to know. That's what I was hoping was going to happen when I tried this. So yes, it's a nice little blush pattern. I mean, this is very subtle and very, I like this. This is a very subtle pink for me. And yes, I realize it is two colors mixed together here. And I'm fine with that. I don't have any problems with that. And I don't mind that She Glam being like that either. I don't. That's what I also have Juvia's Place for. So when I want to build it up, I do that, and then I can add some Juvia's Place because I have a Juvia's Place color in that color also, and it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We'll make it work. But that is those two things. I really wanted to try that and see what we had going on there. All right. So now I'm going to do a pinup eye with this liquid eyeshadow. And I am going to cut my crease with black. So let me get this is Mr. Soft Pencil Senior. We're going to go ahead and cut the crease with him. And then we're going to do it over the eye. Okay. Because I have a feeling this is going to be really pretty in a pin-up eye look here. Okay. Okay. All right. Crease cut. Now, we're going to test out. I have two things, really three. This is the pink of that She Glam that we're not going to do. That's going to be for this weekend. But this is the one that I really want to test. This one. And I kind of want to test this too, but we'll see. We'll see how this color is going to. I think these colors may go together. Maybe. We'll see how this works. I'm going to do the liquid one first, and then we're going to do the pencil. I like to do my liquids first and then do that pencil type. All right, so I need a black to do over my lash line. Actually, y'all bear with me for a second here. I discovered, I decided to get real cute with it, and it actually worked a little bit better for me. I used the black color pop shadow stick to do my black over the lash line, and it was fantastic. It worked really well. So we're going to try to do that again. I have to grab it though, so bear with me. All right, so this is that black shadow stick. I very seldom use it, but I had the bright idea the other day. I was like, you could do your over the lash line with this, Lindsay. And I was like, oh, yeah, I could now. I had that conversation with myself while I was sitting here. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to apply this. And I need to be very close. So actually, I kind of want to grab my handheld mirror. Let's see if I can grab it. I don't want it to mess up certain things. All right. This is my handheld mirror. And I'm going to do this one. Okay. So, because I need to get in very close to do this line over my eye and get in close enough to my lash. Also, this is a big old end to the tip here, so you gotta try to be a little precise, just a tad. Okay, see, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Now, my lashes have a little bit of primer on them because I'm touching my lashes. But we're gonna cover that up with mascara. All right, so that's one eye done. Also trying not to really blink because I don't want that going up into the top section. I just want this to stay down here. Now, I have to say, ColourPop, I don't have a problem with it smudging and moving and all of that. It tends to just stay still. So I don't really have a problem with that. This is very creamy, though. This is like using the BFF cream gel liner. It very much is. This is in the shade, by the way, Midnight Hour Matte. Okay. I gotta find a cap. Okay. So, that worked out really well, as y'all can see. That worked out really well. Very pleased. All right. Let's see if I can stick that in there. Okay. So now, we are going to go ahead and add our thing. This is the She Glam Airglow Eye Tint in the shade Silver Lining. Really like this packaging too. Okay. I swear getting this out the bottle is such a pain in the ass. All right. So I need to be looking really close. And if I get it on the crease, that's fine, because I can always cover it up and fix it. It's smooth. Initial impressions here is smooth, and it went on real well. It's not patchy at all. Now I'm gonna tell you, as much as I love them NYX Liquid Ultimate Glow Shots, sometimes depending on the color, it goes on patchy. And I'm like, I don't want you to go on patchy now. Okay, that's one eye done. And we'll go back and do some cleanup in a minute. Don't worry about that. She Glam, this is cute. This is real cute. I think that pink gonna be real pretty too. I really do think that pink's gonna be very, very pretty and very reflective. This is very reflective too. It looked like I done took some foil and put it on my face. It really does. And it's shimmery, so I really don't need to add like shimmering, any extra shimmer to it. I don't think. Okay. That eye is done. Okay, I think. See if I can try to see if I can get a little bit more over there in the corner. I don't feel like I got any in the corner. And then come across and fill in. Yep, okay. Oh, yeah, I like that. I mean, that is pretty. I really want this to dry before I start fooling with, let's see what I did here too. This is not. Now, I have to say about the NYX Ultimate Glow Shots, they do take less time to dry. This took a little bit of time to dry last night. So when I first initially swatched it on the back of my hand. So I'm going to use Mr. Sweetful here. See if I can't force dry this a little faster. Because then I get to play with it a little bit. Do a little bit of black cleanup on it. But I really like just the initial application. Real smooth, no patchiness, nothing weird, no color separation, none of that. It's very creamy going on. It's very easy to to apply. It's easy application. Very easy application. Okay. I think that is dry. A little bit dry. Drier. All right, let me grab my black pencil. So now for the cleanup work, I'm going to use the BFF liquid liner, the cream gel liner, to do. Of course that fell down there because I didn't need it to fall down there. All right, let's get in a little closer. Let's do a little cleanup. Okay, drawing a little bit of a wing, just a tad wing, smaller wing. And I think for dinner with this new dress that I got, I'm gonna wear the beehive wig that I'm wearing right now. And I am going to go very, very 60s Diana Ross girl group Supremes with this. Okay, that cleanup is real good. Now I need to clean up the top part. That's the second part of doing this. Cleanup. Clean up on the eye. All right. So, let's clean that eye up a little bit. Because really what I'm having to do is add back. Because your girl is heavy-handed. And so, I tend to get the color all up into my darn crease. Which, I mean, I know that going into it. I know that about myself. So, I know to just go ahead and get ready to fix. Okay. That's fixed. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fixed and that's good. All right. So that pinup eye turned out nice. Very nice. Okay. So now let's see what this She Glam. I want to see what the She Glam Dreamsicle color is doing. I want to see what that's doing. Okay. It kind of matches this liquid eyeliner. Kind of. Slightly matches. It really does match it. It adds a little bit of dimension to it, just a tad. Okay. The crazy thing is I can't see my left eye very well when I'm doing this just because of the lighting angle in here. But that one is the cleaner one of the two. Is the cleaner eye of the two. I can do a cleaner job on that one. Okay. Okay. I really like that. That's striking. Them eyes is striking. I have large eyes anyway. I get my very large eyes from my mammy. Because my mom's eyes look like this too. She had very large brown eyes. She really did. She had very large eyes. And so, yeah. I got those. And I got the rest of her face. In older age, I look just like my mom. So, I'm like, okay. So what you telling me, self, is you pretty. Because my mom was pretty. I always thought my mom was pretty. She didn't think she was pretty. And I was like, girl, what are you meaning? You're gorgeous. What are you talking about? You have the best skin. And absolutely the softest, most beautiful brown skin I had ever seen in my whole life. Her skin looked like chocolate. like chocolate and cocoa all at once. And she was like a deeper shade of brown than I am. She was like maybe 2 or 3 shades deeper than brown than I am. And I'm like, girl, you have the most beautiful brown skin I have ever seen. I mean, she just looked like chocolate. Like chocolate cocoa powder. It was a different shade of coffee. And she would always talk about how she had to, whenever she bought stockings and things, she was always like, I got to get my coffee color. She looked like coffee, but it was like deep coffee. Like coffee with no creamer or like nothing added or anything. That, she's beautiful like that. So, there's that. This is the Maybelline, and I'm adding this as my lash primer. Normally, I would use another type of lash primer, but I'm adding this one because it's black. And I do not want the color of the other ones to get into my black over the lash line. This is the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Lash Primer. Now the eyelashes ain't gonna be, my lashes ain't gonna be popping today too much, just because you see I already got this over the eye. So that over the eye is just gonna serve as like false volume, I guess, is the easy way to describe it. It looks like I have more volume than I really do in my eyelashes. So, I mean, I appreciate it though. It's gonna add to it, but with this mascara I'm fixing to put on, really the name of the game here is volume. You're not gonna get length because my lashes aren't long enough for all of that. If I were wearing fake lashes, yeah, I'm sure they would be. They would look crazy long. Like, I mean, you can make it look, you can give yourself lashes with falsies, but I'm not a falsies girl. I never have been. So, my husband just texted me. I'm sure to tell me he is on the way home or he gonna be late. One of the two. Probably that he gonna be late, because otherwise he would have just called and told me he was on the way. So there's that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me reach off camera and see. We'll be late. Yep. I knew it, because otherwise he would have just called. So there's that. All right. So doing this makeup, but this is the Sky High. This is the Maybelline tinted primer. Sky High tinted primer. All right, so this is going to be the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. This is the one that's in the orange tube. So, I really like that purple one. That purple one is popping. Be making these lashes pop. That's the Sculpted Volume one, I think. And it really does make my lashes pop. Like I say, this is really not going to do a whole lot beyond make it look like I got a lot of lash going on. Like I got a lot of lashes in here when I really don't have a ton of lashes. Not really. I have a healthy amount. Once I let them grow back, they're fine. I have a good, a healthy amount now. After I kind of messed them up. Okay. Okay. Twisting, not pumping. Thanks to Mr. Robert Welsh, makeup artist extraordinaire. I learned so much from watching him, and you can too. I learned so much just from watching him and him listening to him talk about makeup issues, and as he's applying his makeup and telling you, hey, no, don't do this. Don't do these things. Apply your makeup. Do the style that you want, but there are some basic makeup rules that you probably should do and things to stay away from. Okay. Yep. Just as I thought. It's gonna give me volume. All right. So that's that. Now, to get the mascara that I dropped, which was the NYX on the Rise. Give me just a second here. All right, this is the NYX on the Rise. And I am trying to, I just want to go over it once with this because I like this brush on it. The wand is really good. Okay. And then I'm just trying to quickly comb through it with this, with the NYX. This is like that 60s smoky eye. And see, you can kind of sort of see my lashes on camera. I can see them. I can't really see a whole difference just because I got that black over the eye line. All right, I'm leaning back to put this back in the kit. All right. So, yeah, I really like this eye. I like how this eye turned out. All right, so let's set, and then we're gonna do some powder blush, I guess. I'm going to set with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Silky Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Warm Honey. I really like it. Oops. Ooh, we was trying to make a really, really not smart decision there. And let's see if I can. I need to get some more out of the jar here. Now, this is expensive. And I've used up a lot of this. I've used a lot of this. It's going to be time to buy some more. I really like it, though. It's worth the money. It's a good powder. Good setting powder. Works really well. The shade is good for me. I like that finish that I get with it. Really, really pleased. All right, so let's set her down. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. All right, so I am diffusing this powder in my hand, which is why I'm doing this. I'm priming it, and then I'm going to start setting my face. And you can see an immediate difference. I can see an immediate difference in my face. With this terrible lighting in here with this phone camera, you can't really see it that well, but I mean, you can kind of sort of see that I've set it over on that side. I mean, you just watch me do it, but also you can kind of sort of see the effects once I put it on there and get her going. Because I can instantly see where my face is smoothed down. Not that it's hard, but you can tell an immediate difference, and an immediate softening is the easy way to describe that. Okay. Almost done. do my nose and my forehead. See, I can see my lines in my forehead kind of are gone. They're still there, but they're not as visible. They're it's kind of a line there, but not. Okay. I want to thank Miss Gina, longtime viewer, frequent commenter, commenting and giving great advice and great tips on how to do things here. It was because of her that I started using setting powder. Excellent suggestion. I'm very, 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 very pleased with this purchase. She gives excellent suggestions. So go back and look at the comments on my other videos. You will see she has graciously dropped a comment to help, especially in the early videos. All right. So now y'all can still see that blush though. You still see it. So I don't think I'm going to add any powder blush. Because you can still see it. That's that Juvia's Place. That is that Juvia's Place, y'all. Also, I didn't like overly powder my face either. So there's that. I'm thinking we're going to do lips now. And I'm trying to think about what I want to use for my lips. Generally, when I do like a silver lining, when I do a silver, I tend to wear a red lip. But I don't know if I really want to do that. Because all I'm going to do is just turn around and take this off. And I did not buy any lip products this time around. So I don't really need to do a red lip. I'm not testing anything. But I'm thinking, I'm thinking, what do I want to do? With this silver, I'm thinking, do I want to do a red or do I want to do a pink? I've done a lot of pink lips this week though. Actually, we have a clear gloss that I would like to try on its own. So let's see if I can do that. I got a bunch of clear gloss that I just bought that I really want to try. Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right. So these are the clear gloss. So one of these is the Lipglossies from Bath and Body Works, and it is the shade Flawless Shimmer. That's this one. And then this is the Glimmer Revlon Super Lustrous Glimmer. And it is in the shade, let me see, Diamond Drama. I know it's drama with this bottle, with this little tube, because the little thing is broken there. And I bought it, and it was broke. It wasn't opened, but it was broke. And I was like, I just made that face. I just kind of made that face. I promise y'all I was really bad. Alright, so I'm going to grab a brown lip liner real fast. So bear with me while I lean off camera here. Let's see if I can get a brown. Okay. So this is the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Coca. I think this is Coca. Yeah, this is Coca. This is my go-to. I use this so much. I'm going to have to go replenish it in a little bit. Because it really looks good on my lips. Because I have brown, pinkish lips. Okay. I'm trying to debate, do I want to feather this out or not? don't think I do. Okay. So as y'all can see, I have my lip liner on. I kind of underlined it. I did not overline. See, I mean, that's just my normal lip line. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this liner on. I put this gloss on. This is the Bath and Body Works one first. It's a nice frosted color. Also smells interesting. It smells like a candy I had back in the day. I had it. It was a candy I've had before. Reminds me of something in the summer. That was about the only time I ate candy when I was young, so that's what it reminds me of. Something grape. I don't know though. Something grape. All right, so that is a nice little shimmer there. I do like that. That is a nice frosted shimmer. Then we're gonna go ahead and throw this big old one on. Chat, y'all, this when they say super lustrous glimmer, it is a lot of glimmer. It is so much. Okay, so y'all see my little tube. Y'all can't really see this very well, but this is broken right here. And so it comes out. See how the little thing, this part right here came out? Yeah, it ain't supposed to come out because the thing around here is broken right here. Oh, so mad when I open this up. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, oh, so mad. Okay. So see, I mean, it adds some shine to it. Yeah, this has more of a chemical smell to it. Okay. I like it. I like that. I like that end result. I do. I like that end result, y'all. That's real nice. All right. So, and in a little bit, probably while I'm waiting on this video to encode and upload, I'm gonna post a picture of my kit so y'all can see the very, very large overflowing kit of makeup. I am working on storage solution in the next couple of days because it's out of control. All right, so I need to set this down with some spray and we will be done here. All right. And actually, I took my hair loose just a tad bit too soon. So hold on, bear with me. Let me put it back because I just realized I gotta set my face. All right. So I'm gonna set it with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. That's what this is. ColourPop Pretty Fresh. Lock it in setting spray. Okay. Sometimes I miss the side of my face. And then be like, oh no, I missed the side of my face. How did I do that? Easy, because you didn't spray over there. Alright, so I'm using Mr. Sweetful again to dry her down. I say I'm not going anywhere, but I like to finish my face. I don't use setting spray, we ain't finished. So this buying and trying has been really good. I'm very pleased. To summarize, I'm very pleased with these results. I'm very pleased with what we accomplished here. I'm very pleased with the products. I'm very pleased with our purchases. Very pleased all the way around. This has been a good beauty haul. Didn't spend a whole lot of money. I mean, you guys know, like, for me, that's a small beauty haul. That's a real small beauty haul. That is not a whole ton of money for me to spend on makeup. And I even splurged a little bit because that tier, like I say, was $21.60. So it's not like that was so much. But I got a lot in this beauty haul. So I got a lot that I'm going to use. So the things that I know, these new things that I don't already have one of, because I don't have any of the She Glam. This is the first She Glam eyeshadow that I've bought. So might get one of their palettes. I want to see how their palettes pick up. Their liquid, I like this liquid. I really do. I'm impressed with this liquid. Very impressed with it. Okay, I think my face is dry. I think it's dry. Okay. Yep. My face is dry. But yes, I'm very, very pleased with the She Glam liquid eyeshadow. This was really great. Really impressed with it. Beautiful shimmer shine here. No patchiness. Easy application. It was not expensive either. This was $5.99 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I got my little sheet here. Yes. No, this was $7.99. But for $8, I'll pay $8 for this. I would pay $8 for that. That's great. I mean, that's really, really good, because I got some liquid eyeshadow in here that I'm looking at. NYX, I'm looking at you. There was $11 for each one of these little tubes. $11 for each one of these. And I have 3, 6, 9 of those. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Great performance. I do have some e.l.f. liquid, and it's fine too. It actually works really well. But y'all, I'm very, very pleased with this She Glam. I will be buying more She Glam, it seems, because I really like that. So I also very impressed with the Juvia's Place, as usual. Juvia's Place don't miss. I mean, look at that. That's a nice subtle blush. That's a very nice subtle blush. And all it took was one drop, one drop spread across both sides. This is pretty good. I'm very pleased with that blush. That looks very subtle and very clean. I like that. I'm very impressed. That might be the shade for me. Because the other pink, I can get that with the other pinks also, but I tend to be very heavy-handed with it. So there's that. The She Glam blush is not terrible. It's not. It just, you need to supplement it with something else. Like I say, it reminds me of the Essence blush, the Baby Got blush. You gotta supplement this. I mean, we can't all be Juvia's Place. So it is not terrible though. Y'all saw I got results. It wasn't that I didn't get any results. So it wasn't terrible. I also like the She Glam stick. It was easy to go on. I swatched it last night and it was easy to go on. And I got great results when I swatched it. Now, trying to put it on top of something, that was a little, you saw it stuttered a little bit when I was trying to go across. But once I got it going, the color was fine. Matter of fact, trying to see, do I need to do anything else to it? No, not really. So this is kind of held in place and it's been fine. Sitting here and me doing all this manipulating and all. It's fine. I do like this. I might be getting some more colors in this. in this shadow stick. We'll see. I think I want to get some more colors in this. I'm impressed with it. I want to see, and I hope they have a pink. I think they have a mauve in this too. So we'll see. If they have a mauve, I'll get another pink, because y'all know I'm always looking for a pink shadow stick. But overall, very good haul. Very pleased. Can't complain. And we'll be adding more from all of these. Tear here was the star of the show, and showed out, because my face looked really good when I did this Tear. I'm very, very pleased with Mr. Tear here. Well worth that $21.60. So yeah, I will be, when I run out of this, I will be going to get more. So I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for watching me sit here and paint my face and try new products. I will be back with more series from Budget Beauty. I have 4 series now, including this one. And we are looking at potential other series. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, maybe the next couple of months, we're coming up on our first anniversary for Budget Beauty. And so hopefully I may add a 5th series coming up shortly. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for sticking with me and watching me do weird stuff with my face. And thanks for the engagement. I really do appreciate it. Come back and watch more of our series later. Peace.